The things that matter most happen right in our own backyard. Our neighbors, our schools, the places we go, and the people we know. And now there's one news outlet where our story is told. Delaware Live. Locally owned, community-based news. Free to every reader, because Delaware's future belongs to all of us. Quality journalism we can trust to help us take on the day. Delaware Live. Our state, our news, our home.
Local sports now.
It's the 302 Sports Friday night downstate game of the week. Welcome to Delaware's premier high school football pregame show, brought to you by Sodell Concepts, 12 chef-driven restaurants on the culinary coast in southern Delaware. Now let's go live to your host of the Sodell Concepts pregame show, Benny Mitchell.
The things that matter most.
It's homecoming here at the Castle, number 3 ranked Sussex Central Golden Knights at 6-1. Welcome in the Dover Senators at 2-4 for tonight's big Class AAA District 2 contest. Historically, Dover year in and year out gives the Golden Knights headaches. These two teams have played some thrillers in recent years. In 2022, they split their two meetings. Last year, Sussex Central won a narrow 13-12 game at home. These Senators are not intimidated by the Castle. This version of the Golden Knights is a lot like their championship teams from 2018 and 2020. Ball control, ground game, and aggressive defense. Sussex Central has been hobbling through their games the past few weeks, but they're getting close to full strength for the stretch run. Let me bring in my broadcast partner for tonight's game, Jim Tack. Coach, tonight we have a big Class 3A district game with two teams on different paths. Sussex Central, they're full of steam ahead, looking for a back-to-back District 2 championship. Dover, on the other hand, is looking to stay alive and salvage a winning season.
Well, it's going to be interesting. We have an outstanding Sussex Central team who they're a foot away from being undefeated.
Right.
And by 1 foot, I mean getting into the end zone.
Foot in a second.
1 foot, yep. And Dover, they've played some really tough competition, but they have speed. Mm-hmm. And one mistake on that speed could make a difference. Sussex Central will grind it, and I think that Dover will look to get the big shots and get into the end zone that way.
Maurice Polk is in his first season as head coach of Dover. Polk comes into Dover from 3 seasons as an assistant coach at Bowie State University. He has coached in the college ranks for 14 years, but has some Delaware ties, as he was an assistant at Glasgow High School for several years before leaving after 2015 season to begin his college coaching career. Offensively, Dover will go from the spread to the Wildcat. They have a big front line, and they may be a match for this Sussex Central defensive front tonight. The Senators, they lost a lot of pieces from their 9-2 team from a year ago. This is a young Dover team that's growing. They're big, they're athletic, and a dangerous team to play on the backside of a season.
Yeah, and I would say in regard to Dover, they need to bend but not break this evening. They're not conducive, as I said before, to having long drives. If they can hit some big ones, play some great defense, this will be a close game because they have speed everywhere you look. There are kids that can really run.
John Wells leads Sussex Central in his 30th season, and then with a typical John Wells football team. Aggressive defensive front, offensive, they run the wing tee, and they run it well. All-state fullback Malik Bell, he got to 1,000 yards in week 6. If you find a way to contain him, Will Harmon has gotten a hot hand here at midseason. Defensively, Joaquin Rodriguez-Costa, he returned last week, and he brings the pass rush for the Knights. We saw the emergence of Chet Fermanek during Costa's absence. Tonight, that big defensive front of Costa, Fermanek, and Victor Perez are all going to be together. Look, there will be no surprises in what they're going to do. Guard trap, belly, buck sweep. They like to throw to their athletes out of the backfield. They will play conservative and try to shorten this game tonight.
Yeah, the one thing I'm looking for them to do, and I'm not trying to coach his team, but when they were here with Appo a few weeks ago, they threw the ball to Bell.
That's correct.
And he was very elusive after he got. They drove two receivers the inside, swung him out, kind of like a down, out, and up. And he really only has, I think, about 5 catches. So that's a weapon that going down the line, we may see them unveil.
Right.
Bell by himself he's just incredible.
Well, as you talk about Bell, I look over to our right, and there's our 302 bling chain, and I think he thinks he owns it. He's been MVP 3 times in games we've done, so I think he thinks that's his. So if he wins it tonight, we'll probably have to wrestle him for it on the way out because he thinks it's his. He's been, like I said, 1,000 yards in 6 games, and he has just been as a fullback. Fullbacks don't gain 1,000 yards.
No,
he has. Folks, when we come back, we'll take a look at the Arenas Deli's players to watch in tonight's game. We'll see you on the other side of this commercial timeout.
Matt's Fish Camp has 3 locations, all conveniently located on Route 1 in Lewis, Bethany Beach, and Fenwick Island. Matt's serves fresh seafood, coastal classics, and Sussex County comfort food. With an array of camp cocktails, craft ales, and a carefully selected wine list, there's something for everyone on the menu. Matt's is the place you can bring your family for dinner, grab lunch during the week, or hang with friends at happy hour. Each location offers unique outdoor dining and a raw bar featuring fresh, local oysters. Open daily for lunch and dinner. Stop into Matt's Fish Camp in Lewis, Bethany, or Fenwick.
Clubhouse at Baywood is a full-service restaurant and is the premier wedding and event venue in coastal Delaware. The all-inclusive venue features breathtaking views, stunning indoor and outdoor spaces, custom menus, and a team of professionals to help you with any event. The restaurant features a chef-driven menu and is the perfect place to enjoy a night out with friends, dinner with your family, or a happy hour drink on the outdoor veranda overlooking the award-winning greens and gardens. Open 7 days a week year-round for lunch, dinner, and all your events. See you soon!
And welcome back. Look at tonight's Arenas Deli's players to watch. Arenas Deli, 5 locations. The original location in downtown Rehoboth Beach, Milford, and at the airport, Georgetown. Arenas Cafe in Lewis, and the newest Arenas Pub on Highway 1. So let's look at our Arenas Deli's players to watch, and we'll start with the Dover Senators. And we talked over, looked at their defense, number 23, Jamil Williams, a junior linebacker. He had 2 pick sixes versus St. George's. Watching him on film, he closes quickly on receivers. He's a short tackler, and he plays well on the edge.
Yeah, I've seen him pick off passes, block passes, make tackles, sacks. So he's their transition player. If it's a pass situation, you'll probably see him out wide, or they can also rush him from that outside linebacker. Very fast, and as you said, has a nose from the ball. I think Pitt may have beat it last night. They had 3
pick sixes,
oh, wow. Which is incredible. But 2 in high school, wow.
Number 12, and one of those was a 90-some yarder. Number 12, Shamik Morris, sophomore running back. He doesn't look to break the big one. He's quick to the hole, though. He runs behind his pads, and he doesn't go down on first contact. He's that guy that's going to get you 3 to 4 or 5 yards each carry.
Yeah, when you say run behind the pads, the other thing I noticed, when he breaks, he'll go hash. Numbers,
right.
Sidelines,
right.
To get away from the defense, and then when he gets to the edge, if he needs to make the cutback, he will. Very talented young man. I think he's the guy that if you don't stop him, he's going to keep them in the game.
Yep. And then number 17, Cole Turner, the senior kicker. This kid is a solid place kicker. Huge weapon if this game is close late. I watched him kick a 50-yarder here in pregame, so he is a big weapon that Dover can keep this game within a field goal.
Yeah, he definitely could be a weapon. The one spot in their kicking game I was a little concerned was their punting.
Right.
They've had some snaps that were high, and they just had some bad rolls.
Right.
The thing hits and goes back 15 to 20 yards, but Turner can be a weapon for them.
Well, they'll play on grass tonight, so that might change things a little bit. They play on turf at home. So let's look at the Sussex Central Golden Knights players to watch, and we're going to start with the guy that's made his return, number 88, Joaquin Rodriguez Costa. This is a big addition to their defensive line. They have Fermanek, Perez, and now Costa back. They're almost whole again.
Yeah, he can do it all. And you'll see him right away. He sticks out. There aren't not too many people that are that size. An awesome two-way player. And we're glad to see that he's back in the lineup tonight.
Yeah, he was out for 3 weeks, came back last week, and back again this week. So number 7, Will Harmon. This guy, he's gotten hot here. Back to Costa, 29 tackles, 9 for a loss, 1 sack. Harmon, He plays on both sides of the ball, but offense is where you're going to see him mostly tonight. 21 of I'm sorry, that's the quarterback stats. He has got hot late here. Sussex Central against Cape, he gets the 2 touchdowns. He's starting to really pick up that buck sweep, and he's a guy you got to watch when Bell's not carrying the ball.
Yeah. If they jam up on Bell, then you can guarantee that Harmon is the one. He's been picked as Player of the Week in the area several times. So you'd think that Bell would overshadow him, but no. This guy makes his own path, and having 2 of those guys out there is really special for them.
And if we're covering Sussex Central, how can you not have a player to watch if it's not Blake Bell's not one of them? 139 carries, 1,254 yards, 17 touchdowns. He leads the state in scoring. Defensively or offensively, you talked about receiving-wise, 4 catches, 125 yards, and a touchdown. He is a weapon wherever he is inside those sidelines.
Yeah, it isn't often that a head coach gets a talent like that coming in, and what a difference maker. He can be there all of a sudden, break it. I think as they go down the line, they may start throwing him the ball a little bit in little swing routes and out routes, and he can make a difference for them.
The last time we were here, we were Joe Booth talking to Tommy Marvel, and Central was trying to close in, and Tommy said to Joey, "Because would you give him league ball the bell?" And Joe Booth said, "If it's between the 2 goal lines, I'd give him the ball."
Yeah, I remember that. That was a good comment, and it was a correct comment.
Right, folks. After this break, Coach Tack and I will break down the X's and O's here on Delaware Live.
Welcome to Surf Bagel.
Surf Bagel has served the community in Delaware for over 20 years, providing fresh, hot bagels, breakfast sandwiches, lunch sandwiches, wraps, salads, local coffee and smoothies, and our iconic merch. Welcome to Surf Bagel. We're stoked to serve you.
Welcome to Surf Bagel.
And it's time for tonight's welcome back to Delaware, Georgetown, Delaware. You're watching the Citadel Concepts pregame show on Delaware Live, powered by 302 Sports, as we're getting closer to kickoff for our downstate Friday night game of the week. It's time for tonight's X's and O's. Let's talk about what the Senators have to do tonight to be successful. Jim, 3 things I think they need to do. Spread the field, get their athletes in space, limit penalties, score early, and quiet this homecoming crowd down.
Yep. Putting them in space is a key one that you hit on, because you're not going to get them if they're in space. You know, you got to somehow corral them and keep them on the inside.
And for Sussex Central, what do the Golden Knights need to do tonight? We say this every time we come here. Stay on schedule. Win the trenches. I think they got to get Bell rolling early.
Yeah. Play your game. Don't change anything because they're there. They are very conditioned to the wing tee, and defensively, now I understand they may have made a little bit of structural change, but with those guys they have up front, they're pretty darn good.
I'd like to take a moment to thank our sponsors, Barclay Heating and Air, Capstone Homes, Juwan Johnson State Farm, Active Pest Solution, Louis Pizza, Win the Day Planner, Soto Concepts, Arenas Deli, Surf Bagel, Delaware Federal Credit Union, and A Precise Touch. You're watching our downstate game of the weekend. Let's talk to, we'll get to our field conditions here in a second. I'm Benny Mitchell, with me tonight, Jim Tack, Brandon Hall, and Owen Smith on the cameras. Dave Marvel is our statistician. Darwan Pitts with the still photography. Our halftime stats be brought to you by Win the Day Planner. We're approaching kickoff, so let's check out the playing conditions with the turf report. Bermuda Field starting to lose his green, Jim, but it's still in pretty good shape.
Yep.
They play a lot here, a lot of soccer, a lot of middle school football. They play a lot on there. 64 degrees at kickoff, and there was some wind early, but I'm looking at the flag now, and it is still. So
it's a beautiful evening.
Very little wind. Some games to look at around the state in AAA. The big one, number 1 versus number 4. Salesianum is at Middletown at 7 o'clock. Cape and Lopin's at Smyrna, also a 7 o'clock kickoff. In AA, Laurel at Delmar, 7 o'clock kickoff. Milford at Sussex Tech. Tonight they close the Nest, the last game in that stadium. Odessa at Tower Hill at 7. Lake Forest at Woodbridge at 7 o'clock. And in 1A, First State Military heads to Brandywine for a 6 o'clock kickoff. Tomorrow in AA, Howard at Archmere, big 2A game. Mount Pleasant at Wilmington Friends. And in Single A, St. Elizabeth at Tatnall.
Be interesting to see that Milford at Sussex Tech
Yeah.
game. There was a little bit of angry at the end of that game last year. Tech thought maybe they ran it up on them, and Milford said, no, we're just playing football.
That's right.
But, when that game comes,
did that game last year.
They'll bring it up to bring it up to get people psyched up.
We did that game last year.
Okay.
Yeah. Folks, we're going to step aside as they play the national anthem here at Sussex Central. We'll be on the other side with Dover and Sussex Central live on Delaware Live Sports, powered by 302 Sports.
First State Orthopedics has 46 physicians and 22 physician's assistants at 16 locations across the state of Delaware. We provide both surgical and non-surgical treatment for a variety of orthopedic conditions, are specially trained in current state-of-the-art techniques. We serve as team physicians for over 20 high schools, Wilmington University, and many local recreational and competitive leagues. Our doctors are readily available to all local emergency departments, medical aid units, and urgent care centers for consultation and treatment. Give us a call today at 302-731-2888 or visit us online at firststateortho.com.
Welcome to Premier Physical Therapy and Sports Performance. We're a locally owned outpatient physical therapy practice with convenient locations in all 3 counties in Delaware. At Premier, we have experienced physical therapists with advanced credentials, but their hospitality, passion, and enthusiasm is what makes the difference for you. Find our convenient locations at premierptsp.com.
You may have tried physical therapy,
but have you tried Premier?
For over 15 years, our company has been building homes in Sussex County, Delaware. We offer a completely comprehensive program for our customers that makes building a new home enjoyable. At Capstone Homes, we have access to lots in our amazing communities or through our realtor partners. Visit with our team of professionals for a completely comprehensive experience. We can handle absolutely every part of building a new home for you and your family. Create your new home. Create a Capstone Home. For over 15 years.
In life, some things just go together. Like a burger and fries. And home and auto insurance from State Farm. So make it a combo. Combining your home and auto insurance could save you time and money. And who doesn't like that? Just call State Farm agent Juwan Johnson and find out how you could start saving today. It's just another way we're here to help life go right. In life, some things just go together. Like a burger and fries. And home and auto insurance from State Farm. So make it a combo. Combining your home and auto insurance could save you time and money. And who doesn't like that? Just call State Farm agent Juwan Johnson and find out how you could start saving today.
And welcome back. Dover Senators have made their way onto the field here at Sussex Central High School. And up next, the Golden Knights of Sussex Central.
Sussex Central High School football team, led by head coach John Well.
And that's the voice of Sussex Central, Joe Booth. Sussex Central 6-1. And the Dover Senators 2-4. Dover has one game that was canceled earlier this year against a team from New York. So they'll only play 9.
And the table's been set. It's time to dine on some of the best football you'll see all year long. To keep you informed, we have the Golden Tonsils of the Golden Knights, Mr. Tom Moore.
So here we go. Dover, Sussex Central won the toss. They deferred. Dover elected, or Central elected to receive. They did not defer. Dover will be kicking off, going from left to right. White helmets, white jersey, blue numbers, and blue pants with white trim. The Golden Knights going from right to left, wearing the royal blue helmets, royal blue jerseys with gold numbers, and white pants with blue and gold stripes. Back deep for the Golden Knights. They have three back there. In the middle is Malik Bell. And kicking is number 17, Cole Turner. This kick brought to you by APT, a precise touch. And kicks it deep down to about the 5-yard line where Bell will take it. Has a middle wedge, puts his head down and gets out to close to the 30-yard line where it'll be 1st and 10 for the Golden Knights.
Well, it'll be interesting right off the bat to see how we're going to attack this. My bet says Central's going to do what they always do and grind it down, but their grinds can result in a long touchdown.
On the up top camera is Brandon Hill, and eventually, shortly, Owen Smith will have our ground camera for you. 1st and 10 for the Golden Knights at the 30. And it's going to be a handoff to Jawan Sturgis on the buck sweep. Has some running room on the left side. Gets out to the 40. Has enough for a 1st down. And he'll be taken down around the 44-yard line.
Both guards out in front that time and stopped by number 9, Christopher Grady. They got a great block on the end. And then those guards come around and do their job.
1st and 10 for the Golden Knights at their own 44, first drive of the game. Under center is Bradley Sabez. We'll have the starters here in a minute. It's going to be a toss to Malik Bell off the left side. Has across the midfield and has another Sussex Central 1st down in plus territory. Folks, let's get those starters on the screen for you. These is the Sussex Central starting offense. And I just want to make clear that this is not a one-sided broadcast. We did reach out to Dover this week a couple times, did not get a response. So all we have is the Sussex Central starters. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line of Dover. Wing T formation with the wing to the right side. It's going to be Bell on the belly. He's got some running room at the 30. To the 20, the 15, the 10, 5, touchdown, Malik Bell. He rings the bell early tonight.
Yeah. Ran the isolation out of the wing T set. Had a lead blocker who absolutely met the linebacker right in the hole and gave him enough time to get out. Will Harmon on the big block that time.
This kick brought to you by A Precise Touch is a premier custom builder located in Lewis, Delaware, renowned for their expertise in new home construction, remodeling, and additions. You can find out more about A Precise Touch. Look for APT on the Facebook page. On the kick is Rodney Escobar Gonzalez. Snaps good, holds down, kicks up, and it's good. Sussex Central jumps out front, 7-0 here on homecoming. We'll be back on the other side of this commercial timeout.
They didn't even run.
I would always pass by Ferris on Kirkwood Highway, so I knew that they existed. We stopped in the showroom. We just clicked, like from day one. They did a total kitchen renovation for us. Ferris was so organized. They were on top of everything from day one. Always here when they said they would be, always on time, kept to the schedule. The level of comfort speaking to everyone that works at Ferris, they were just super friendly, easy to talk to. It was like they were friends, not, people coming to work on our kitchen. The room is totally transformed from what.
And welcome back. Escobar Gonzalez to kick it away. And he's going to take it about the 8-yard line. Oh, he has some running room up the middle. And one man to beat pulls him down, and that was number 20, Elijah Pucci on the stop. Number 3 on the carry was Nehemiah Costin, and he's a freshman, and man, he lit it up there, Jim.
Boy, he did. He found the alley, took it all, and what a touchdown!
He was doing a stiff arm behind him.
yes. Wow. A lot of good things in that play.
So Dover's first crack, and they're going to get it in plus territory, 1st and 10 at the Sussex Central 38-yard line. You said they have speed, and the speed they have.
Oh, it can go at any moment. Toughest one I saw is when they played Salesianum. Boy, Salesianum's a good football team.
And we have a penalty on Sussex Central. I guess it's going to be a horse collar. So that's going to take it down to the 25, 1st and 24, 1st and 10 from the Sussex Central 24.
He did save the touchdown.
Yeah, it's not 6. Here we go, 1st and 10 for the Senators. In the shotgun, number 18, Alex Starling. Hands off, fakes the handoff, has a man open. Touchdown for the Dover Senators, number 4, Mark Patterson, the junior.
Well, that was a shock. Great play.
Nice ball fake, and has him on the slant. So this kick brought to you by A Precise Touch, APT dedicated to turning your vision of an ideal home into reality with meticulous precision and superior craftsmanship. Partner with APT to experience unparalleled quality and attention to detail in every residential project. You can find them on Facebook at A Precise Touch. So on the kick is Cole Turner, number 17, the holder. And I don't have a 14 on my roster. A low short snap, gets it down. I think he may have got it through. Yeah, he muscles it through. 7-7 here, Jim, and we've only played 2 minutes.
Amazing.
All right, we'll be back on the other side. This score here with 10:33 to play in the first quarter. Sussex Central 7, Dover 7.
Congratulations, Dover Federal, on 60 years in business in Delaware.
You've been by our side since our doors opened.
Thank you so much for giving me a call on so many years ago when I had no credit.
You helped our business grow into what it is today.
As a military family, thank you for supporting the financial needs of servicemen and their loved ones.
Happy anniversary, Dover Federal Credit Union.
Happy anniversary, Dover Federal.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Local people, local decisions, Dover Federal Credit Union.
So welcome back to Sussex Central High School. Off to a fast start here tonight, Jim. Off and racing, 7-7. We've only been run 4 plays in the entire game.
Yeah, I think the pass on first down caught Central a little bit of surprise. They didn't expect that out of second-team quarterback. Nice
so Turner
job.
will kick it away. Gets a high kick. They'll be taken at about the 7-yard line by Bell. Bell going up the middle, looking for a wedge block, and it comes out of the pile. And he's going to be taken down about the 42-yard line, stopped by number 6, Jaden Bunch. So 1st and 10 for the Golden Knights.
Yeah, he came into that pile, and nobody got a good grip on him. He just bounced out.
So 1st and 10 for the Golden Knights. Ball out there, I guess it's out to the 43. 1st and 10. Chavez under center. And Harmon on the wing. It's going to be Sturgis. Buck sweeps away that first play. They ran first play of the game. He gains about a yard, brings up 2nd down. Scores are brought to you tonight. Our out-of-town scoreboard will be brought to you tonight by Surf Bagel.
Stopped by, I had Flowers, 55, and 7, Branch Calhoun.
So a gain of 2 on the play, 2nd and 8 here for the Golden Knights. There's a lot of guys in that box there, Jim.
Yes.
Toss play to Bell. And he's going to gain maybe 2 yards on the play. Brought down by 26.
Jalen Peace.
That's his 2nd tackle tonight.
Yep. On the stop.
Give him a gain of 1. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 7 for Sussex Central.
And one of the things they're doing, they're taking their end, 33 Santana Carr, and he is determined not to get hooked. So on the snap of the ball last time, he took 2 steps to his right to try to stop anything going wide.
And they get the Senators a jump. So that's going to make it a 3rd and short here, which puts them back in a running situation, Jim.
Yep.
3rd and about 3 on the 5-yard penalty.
And that's something we didn't touch on, but we usually have because we've had some games with unbelievable amount of penalties that were all there, too. They weren't made up.
3rd and 3 here for the Golden Knights. Ball just inside the 50-yard, just across the 50-yard line. Chavez under center. It's going to be Bell on the belly. Puts his head down. He's got the first down and a little bit more. And it's going to be a first down for the Golden Knights. Bunch of centers in on that tackle there.
23, Williams, I think, was the first one there. They are gang tackling. There were 3 or 4 guys there.
So 1st and 10 for the Golden Knights at the 45-yard line, up to over 7-7 here early in the first quarter. Dover showing some blitz, and it's a sweep to Harmon. Harmon bounces off a tackler, and he's going to pick up about 3 or 4 on the play. Brings up 2nd down. They had a guy in the backfield that time, Jim, but kind of threw off the pulling guard.
Yes.
2nd and 7 here for the Golden Knights. And Sturgis will move out to the wing this time on the right side. And it's going to be Bell up the middle, guard trap. Makes a move in the second level. He's inside the 15, the 10, the 5, and he's going to go out of bounds inside the 5-yard line. Another big run by Bell.
Well, this was the play we were waiting for, and they caught them. They had 3 guys over. The 2 guards were covered in the center, and that's a drive kick all the way. And he reads that trap so well. 9, I had Grady on the stop. Number 9 ran him down for Dover.
So first down for the Golden Knights, ball at the 5-yard line. And it looks like Harmon that time going off the right side. He's going to pick up a couple.
They were in a small wishbone set.
That's their version of their power offense. Mm-hmm. Sometimes they'll bring Perez in as a second blocker. So the ball moves down to the 2. 2nd and goal for the Knights.
No, that's okay.
And it's going to be Sturgis this time, and Sturgis pushes his way through. Oh, wait a minute. No. There's the signal. Touchdown for the Knights. So the Golden Knights answer that quick score by Dover. And on the kick will be Escobar Gonzalez. This kick brought to you by APT, A Precise Touch, Custom Home Builders in Lewis. So Pucci will be the holder. Snap is good, holds down, kick is up, and it is deep, and it is good. The Golden Knights take a 14-7 lead here in the first quarter, folks. We'll be back after this commercial timeout.
Prevent unwanted house guests from invading your home. With cold weather coming, overwintering pests are headed inside. If you're not proactive, you could be left with a pest problem.
Expertise is needed to inspect, identify a problem, and offer environmentally sound solutions like active pest solutions.
Prevention is the key to stopping cluster flies, stink bugs, crickets, and mice from entering your home. Protect your home with a proactive pest plan. Contact Active Pest Solutions, your local pest expert.
For more information, visit delmarvaexperts.com.
And welcome back. Not even halfway through the first quarter, Jim, and we have a 3-score game.
Yeah. You didn't waste any time getting going here, and Central was caught by surprise, I think, by Dover, but then Central not showing any signs of nerves or panic, just took the ball and went right down the field again.
So Escobar Gonzalez will kick it away. Back deep is a threat, and Nehemiah Costa. I'm sure that ball's not going his way this time. And it's not. It's going. Oh yeah, he's going to take it at about the 8-yard line. Looking for some running room, but he is going to be hit and pulled down at the 21-yard line.
21 and 40
That's
on the stop. Troxler. Yep.
And Towers.
Okay.
So 1st and 10 for the Golden Knights. Let's get that defense up here. And there is your Sussex Central defense. Firmanek, Perez, and Costa. Big 3 up front.
Yeah, that's a pretty good. Those 3 can occupy the front 5. That really allows those linebackers to run down some alleys.
It's like Firmanek's wearing 75 tonight, Jim. They had to change it. He usually wears 44.
Okay, thank you.
So 1st and 10 for the Senators at their own 21. And throws downfield, has a man break it open, and that is Patterson again. Patterson makes a move at the 25. 2 plays, 2 scores for the Senators.
Boy, did they open this thing up. And he stood in there. He got the quarterback. He got wrapped after he threw the ball, but did not move. Impressive.
We're going to be here a while tonight, Jim.
We didn't expect this.
4 scores, and we haven't even played 6 minutes yet. So on the kick is Turner. Again, we don't have a 14 on our roster. This kick brought to you by A Precise Touch. Getting their money's worth tonight. And Turner's good. It's 14-14 with 6:21 to play here in the first quarter. Folks, we'll be back after just another commercial timeout. We'll be right back.
Welcome to Surf Bagel.
Surf Bagel has served the community in Delaware for over 20 years, providing fresh, hot bagels, breakfast sandwiches, lunch sandwiches, wraps, salads, local coffee and smoothies, and our iconic merch.
Welcome to Surf Bagel. We're stoked to serve you.
Welcome to Surf Bagel. Welcome to Surf Bagel.
And welcome back. You're watching Delaware Live. Powered by 302 Sports. I'm Benny Mitchell. With me tonight, Jim Tack, here for our big Class 3A game. And, boys, if this was a heavyweight bout, they were not going to make it 15 rounds tonight.
2 passes, 2 scores, and I had not seen any of this in the previous 4 games that I touched on, getting ready for tonight. So it's a switch at quarterback, right?
Right.
Due to injury. And
well, when we did our pick show, our other 2 guys picked Tech tonight. I picked Milford because how are you going to prepare for you don't know what you're going to get?
Right.
Yeah, with locking out, they had to change their offense at halftime, and they didn't run that many plays in the second half. Mm-hmm. This is going to be a short kick. Oh, it gets by Bell, and it's going to go out of bounds. Let's see. It doesn't look like he's going to re-kick. I think he's going to take it at the 35. Nope, he's going to re-kick.
So he mustn't have touched it.
Right. No, they threw the flag up, so it wasn't touched. Coach Wells did this a year ago. Made him re-kick and then ran it back for a touchdown. So they'll move the ball 5 yards back. And Cole turnover, re-kick it.
Now how does Central adjust? They're going to tighten up the coverage, maybe go man on the edges.
Yeah, because
or are they going to blitz?
Pressure ain't getting it done right now, is it?
That's right. So,
well, I'm gonna put 2 people on Mark Patterson. I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah, don't let him off the line. That's what some people do. They'll come up and squat right in front of them, and allow to offset the route that they're running.
Right. There's a ready to play whistle. Turner has it all teed up. And it's going to be a short kick. Picks up at about the 32. And that's number 9, Jabari Herring on the return. Be first in, so they get a yard gain out of that, but not taking it to 35. So first and 10 at their own 36.
Jalen Peace for Dover, number 26, on the stop.
So 14-14, not at the halfway minute mark of the first quarter. And Sussex Central on their 3rd offensive series. So loaning back in the backfield is Bell. Sturgis comes in motion, buck sweep to Sturgis. And picks up about a yard on the left side. Brings up 2nd down.
Great job by 26 that time. Jalen Peace again. He actually got underneath of the pulling guard.
There's a lot of traffic on that sweep right now.
Yes, there is.
First and 10 or 2nd and 9 for the Knights. And they're going to fake the play action to Harmon. Got a man breaking it. That's Costa. Costa at the 40, the 30, the 20, the 15, the 10, the 5. Touchdown, Sussex Central.
Welcome back.
Yeah, welcome back. Joaquin Rodriguez Costa. Talk about a strider. I guess when you're that tall, you have to stride.
Oh, yeah. Sat in there for a second and then ran a corner route. Beautiful.
On the kick is Escobar Gonzalez. The long snapper, I think that's number 22, Gage Wilkins. Pucci on the hold, and Escobar Gonzalez to kick. And snap's good. The hole's down. The kick is up. And Escobar Gonzalez kicks that almost to Millsboro, folks.
He did really nail that. Wow.
So we're going to take a quick commercial timeout. The Golden Knights lead 21-14, but hold on. Dover's going to get the ball back.
Clubhouse at Baywood is a full-service restaurant and is the premier wedding and event venue in coastal Delaware. The all-inclusive venue features breathtaking views, stunning indoor and outdoor spaces, custom menus, and a team of professionals to help you with any event. The restaurant features a chef-driven menu and is the perfect place to enjoy a night out with friends, dinner with your family, or a happy hour drink on the outdoor veranda overlooking the award-winning greens and gardens. Open 7 days a week year-round for lunch, dinner, and all your events. See you soon! The Clubhouse at Baywood is a full-service restaurant and is the premier wedding and event venue in coastal Delaware. The all-inclusive venue features breathtaking views, stunning indoor and outdoor spaces, custom menus, and a team of professionals to help you with any event. The restaurant features...
And welcome back as the Golden Knights kick it away on the ground, picks it up. And that's, I didn't get a number on that one, Jim. She just comes out of the pile.
Yep.
It's like number 6.
6.
And it is Jaden Bunch. Up in Middletown, the Sows and the Cavaliers all tied up at 7.
DeJohn Smith, number 11, on the tackle.
1st and 10 for the Senators at their own 31-yard line. They've run 2 plays and have scored 2 touchdowns tonight. Something tells me they're going to throw it again, Jim.
Yep, I'll tell you what. All of a sudden, this quarterback has a bunch of believers. Not that he had doubters, but you're getting your start in place of someone else.
Number 18, Alex Starling. In for the injured number 5, Cameron Wagner, who went down like the first or second play of the game last week. Empty backfield. And a quick pass on the out to number 3, Nehemiah Costin. And he's close to a first down. And he's going to be about a yard short.
Harmon on the stop that time. Little swing pass, and he had blockers out in front.
2nd and 1 here at the Dover 40. And the Knights, they switched to a 3-man front here, Jim. It's going to be a handoff to number 3, Costin. And he's got enough for the first down. And he is just pushing the defender out of the way and goes out of bounds. First down for the Senators.
Yep. He did. He just kept rolling. And I have Josiah Johnson, number 1, on the tackle.
So 1st and 10 at midfield for the Senators. And it's time to go wide to both sides of the field with 2 running backs to the left of Starling, who's in the shotgun, or to the right. Time on 2nd man through. That one gets stuffed up. Maybe lost on the play.
Down on the bottom of the pile, number 75 for Manick. He's wearing a different number this evening.
He's also playing left tackle tonight, too.
Yep.
That was the reason for the number change.
He's an outstanding defensive lineman. Strong, comes off the ball.
2nd and 11 for Dover. Play action, throws downfield, and that one, that may have got hit. His arm, because it just kind of floated towards the middle of the field. Incomplete pass.
And Pucci put it on him pretty good after he threw it.
So that brings up a 3rd and 11 for the Senators. So you said, Jim, what we're going to do is, you're right, they brought the blitz here.
Mm-hmm. You can't let him sit back there with as accurate as he's been. And he got hit right there before he threw, and that'll start to shorten the stride a little bit. Possible screen here to offset the rush.
They're going to go empty backfield with a tight bunch on the near side, slot on the far side. Rolls right, has a man open. He's going to be at the 30, cuts it back in the middle field and gets to about the 20. That's number 3, Costin again. First down for the Senators.
Tackle by Wooders, number 2. They have a great sprint game, and they had literally no one in the flats that time. Everybody kind of dropped.
1st and 10 at the Sussex Central 21.
Very, very nice game plan laid out so far
it has been.
by Dover.
This time the two running backs to the left side of the quarterback in the shotgun. Fakes the handoff, looks to the left. Little dump pass and broken up by number 21. That's Jace Troxler. So 2nd and 10 at the 21.
Good coverage into the flat that time. Looks like they're still ready for the 3-man rush.
Second and 10 for Dover. Ball at the Sussex Central 21. So far tonight, 2 possessions, 2 scores. Actually, the first 2 scores took 2 plays.
3 receivers to the left.
He's going to roll out under some pressure. Looks downfield. Pusey's on his back, and he just has to get rid of it. Live to play another day there.
Yeah.
Because Pucci he probably felt the breath of him coming down his back.
Smart move. Get rid of the ball. Don't throw it into an interception. Great coverage. They had the drag receiver covered too, coming across the middle.
Third and 10. And it's time to go back to that 2 running backs right next to Starling, and they're going to take a timeout. And we're going to take one with them. Your score with 2:34 to play here in the first quarter. Sussex Central 21, Dover 14.
Congratulations, Dover Federal, on 60 years in business in Delaware.
You've been by our side since our doors opened.
Thank you so much for giving me a call on so many years ago when I had no credit.
You helped our business grow into what it is today.
As a military family, thank you for supporting the financial needs of servicemen and their loved ones.
Happy anniversary, Dover Federal Credit Union.
Happy anniversary, Dover Federal.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Local people, local decisions. Dover Federal Credit Union.
Congratulations, Dover Federal, on 60 years in business in Delaware.
You've been by our side since our doors opened.
Thank you so much.
And welcome back to Georgetown. We're at the Castle. Sussex Central leads 21-14. Dover 3rd and 10 from the Sussex Central 21. Sterling takes the snap, looks left, under some pressure, rolls out, and now he's got Costa on his tail, and there's a flag on the play, and it's going to be incomplete.
2 of them. Preliminaries against Dover.
It's like a hold, and they're going to decline it, bring up 4th down. So 4th and 10 for Dover. And I told you, this kid can kick. So this will be a let's see where he's going. Like a 37-yard attempt for Turner, and he was nailing these in warm-up. So 4th and 10. They'll attempt a field goal. Ball up and through the uprights. 37-yard field goal for Turner.
Nice job.
So with 2:27 to play here in the first quarter, Sussex Central 21, Dover 17. We'll be right back.
Welcome to Premier Physical Therapy and Sports Performance. We're a locally owned outpatient physical therapy practice with convenient locations in all 3 counties in Delaware. At Premier, we have experienced physical therapists with advanced credentials, but their hospitality, passion, and enthusiasm is what makes the difference for you. Find our convenient locations at premierptsp.com.
You may have tried physical therapy.
But have you tried Premier?
And welcome back to Sussex Central High School. Your score 21-17. The Golden Knights in front. And them getting scored on like that, but the fact that they're scoring so fast. The Golden Knights, they usually take long drives. They're not. Bell probably has over 70 yards already here in the first quarter.
This may be the longest first quarter, to be honest with you.
I know.
I've sat through it, really.
That last kick brought to you by APT. A precise touch, and Cole Turner will kick it away. And he's going to kick a liner. It's going to be taken by Sturgis at about the 26. And he's going to get out to about the 40, where it'll be 1st and 10 for the Golden Knights.
Tackled that time by number 86, Jadine Barnes. Nice job on the tackle.
So 1st and 10 for the Golden Knights. 2:17 to play here in the first quarter. They lead 21-17, ball at their own 40. And Bell's loose. He's dancing to the Dover band as he breaks the huddle. And that's going to be a buck sweep with Harmon. He's going to pick up a chunk. Gain of about, looks like 7 on the play. Brings up 2nd and short.
Tyson Fenderson on the stop. And I think it's probably as much a shock for Dover because they have not been able to do this.
Bell on the carry, on the belly. He's going to have a first down, pickup of about 4 on the play. Salesianum and Middletown still 7-7.
Like that time we had number 55 on the stop, James Flowers. His 2nd tackle.
Excuse me. It's getting cold here tonight. Temperature's really dropping.
Is. It's supposed to be dropping.
Mm-hmm. Ball right at midfield. 1st and 10 for the Golden Knights. And there's the reverse. Sturgis across the 50, the 40, takes it down near the 40 of Dover. Pickup of about 7 on the play.
Stop by Costin, Nehemiah Costin, number 3.
So the ball will be at the 42. 2nd and 2 for the Golden Knights. Under a minute to play here in the first quarter. And Sturgis will be to the wing on the right. Tight formation for the Golden Knights. Belly play to Bell. Bell's got a man to beat, and he's going to be driven out of bounds right at the 30. That was number 9 on the stop, Christopher Grady. Another big run by Bell.
And I'll tell you what. There was a heck of a lead block by Harmon that time. He buckled the inside linebacker to his knees. So Bell needs I guess he's going to have to pay up, take some of these guys on lunch or something.
You better believe it, man.
They are really, what a great block.
Ball at the 20. 1st and 10 for the Golden Knights. And it's going to be Sturgis this time around the left end. Puts his head down, takes it inside the 10. 1st down for the Golden Knights. To be 1st and goal for Sussex Central.
I have Calhoun on the tackle and also Grady. But Central keeps grinding.
That's going to be the end of the first quarter. The score, Sussex Central 21, Dover 17. We'll be right back after these commercial timeouts.
Has been building homes in Sussex County, Delaware. We offer a completely comprehensive program for our customers that makes building a new home enjoyable. At Capstone Homes, we have access to lots in our amazing communities or through our realtor partners. Visit with our team of professionals for a completely comprehensive experience. We can handle absolutely every part of building a new home for you and your family. Create your new home. Create a Capstone home. For over 15 years, our company has been building homes in Sussex County, Delaware. We offer a completely comprehensive program for our customers that makes building a new home enjoyable. At Capstone Homes, we have access to lots in our amazing communities or through our realtor partners. Visit with our team of professionals for a completely comprehensive experience. We can handle absolutely every part of building a new home for you and your family. Create your new home. Create a Capstone home. For over 15 years, our company has been building.
Camp has 3 locations, all conveniently located on Route 1 in Lewis, Bethany Beach, and Fenwick Island. Matt serves fresh seafood, coastal classics, and Sussex County comfort food. With an array of camp cocktails, craft ales, and a carefully selected wine list, there's something for everyone on the menu. Matt's is the place you can bring your family for dinner, grab lunch during the week, or hang with friends at happy hour. Each location offers unique outdoor dining and a raw bar featuring fresh, local oysters. Open daily for lunch and dinner. Stop into Matt's Fish Camp in Lewis, Bethany, or Fenwick.
And welcome back to Sussex Central. 11:23 to play here. Second quarter, and this time Harmon gets on the board for the Golden Knights. Escobar Gonzalez will kick it away. Kicks this one, knuckleball down the middle of the field. High bounce taken at about the 17-yard line. And going to take it across about the 37-yard line. 1st and 10, Dover. With number 6 on the return, Jaden Bunch.
I think Isaiah Higgins, 16, on the special team stop. And boy, he saw a hole and just accelerated. So not a bad return, out to about the 38.
So 1st and 10 for the Dover Senators. Ball at their own 38. They trail 28-17. Very high score in the first half. Most of that in the first quarter. 2 receivers to the near side, 1 to the far side, 1 the running back. Oh, no, 2 of them back there. Tries to run a little option, sniffed out and tackled, loss on the play.
Nazir Jones, number 12, on the tackle, shut down the option. Little fake inside. The option's funny because it takes a lot of time, which means you have to drop other stuff from your repertoire.
Jim, looks like, check this next play. Looks like Central's running on nickel. Looks like they brought in another back or another defensive back. Maybe not. Maybe they brought a different linebacker in. No, they're running too deep.
Yep, cover 2.
Oh, he exploded up the middle. Nehemiah Costin again. He's got the first down.
Heck of a Jace Troxler, a 10th grader on the tackle. Number 21.
He hit the hole quick and then accelerated some more.
They have other gears, these Dover backs. They really do. And Troxler that time, I mean, he hung on. If he doesn't hang that leg, he may be in the end zone.
So ball right at the 50. 1st and 10 for the Dover Senators. And I haven't seen a team run on Sussex Central like this year.
Now, and I don't know if it's because they put more people back cover 2 for the coverage.
Right. And it looks like a little broken play there.
Not sure what that was.
Well, the running back never really got set.
No. 22 on the stop, Gage Wilkins.
So 2nd and 10 for Dover.
Yeah, I guess the reason he didn't, because I think he was going parallel too, even though he was hopping around trying to get in his starting position. They'll stack the backs a lot right alongside of each other. A little different formation. Ton of formations. I was trying to track them. Was running out of room.
You had to make some more copies, huh? So now they're going to more of a pistol formation.
Deep eye set too with it.
Oh, hit in the hole by number 22. That was Wilkinson in the backfield. I think that was the play. They wanted to run the play before there.
Yeah. It's interesting why they've gone away from the flats, but I'm sure they have their reason.
Right.
They've been doing a great job so far.
So 3rd and 11 for the Dover Senators. Wilkins making his first start tonight, and he's making a lot of it, isn't he?
Yeah. You look at that Dover line too. They are nice size.
High snap, brings it down, looks to his right, under pressure from Rodriguez Costa. He is in trouble, and he is hit by Wilkins.
What a
huge
play.
sack.
What a play by Wilkins. You know, he saw it, just broke out of the flats, came in. What a shot. Costa was right there with him. Boy, did they run to the football.
First punt of the game. Back deep will be Harmon.
Now, this has been an issue.
And punting is number 96, and I don't have a 96. Maybe it's Vincent Butillo.
They've had bad bounces, bad snaps. But when he brings it, well, just telling you.
Oh, low snap. And it's going to go out of bounds, right close to midfield.
And that's what I saw on film.
Right.
And not every time.
That was number 5, Botillo.
Yeah, but there was enough of it.
So Sussex Central take over 1st and 10, just near outside midfield around the 47, 48-yard line. And again, going back to Gage Wilkins, getting his first start tonight and had 2 or 3 big plays already.
Outstanding. 2 tackles for loss already. And Sussex Central makes out on that exchange field-wise.
1st and 10 for the Golden Knights. And it's going to be buck sweep to Harmon. Harmon picking his way through. Gets across midfield, pick up of about 4 on the play.
It's like Donald Lloyd on that stop. No, excuse me, it was not him.
2nd and 6 here for the Golden Knights.
Jalen Peace.
I mean, we're calling that name a lot tonight.
Yeah. A lot of people in line like you had talked.
Toss play to Bell. Bell goes out of bounds at about the 40. That'd be enough for a Sussex Central first down. Almost ran over our cameraman, Owen Smith.
Jamil Williams, 23 on the stop.
So it goes out of bounds at the 42. 1st and 10, Sussex Central. Bell has to be over 100 yards already here in the first half. 70 or 80 of it in the first quarter. Yeah, 138 already in the first half.
And he makes it look smooth
right.
when he does it.
We're going to have to rename the chain, the Malik Bell chain.
He's going to hit you up for one,
That's
I'm
right.
telling you.
1st and 10 for Sussex Central. Up the middle's Bell again. Has some running room at the 30, the 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Malik Bell.
Now they're – okay. I thought it was a flag, but it's somebody's shoes.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Michael Toomey's shoes, bright yellow. 42-yard touchdown run by Malik Bell, his 3rd of the game, second of the game, I believe. This kick brought to you by APT, a precise touch.
That's good. PA announcer singing Ring My Bell. I love it.
Oh, off the upright. He must have kicked it hard because they're still shaking.
You're right. That is.
34-17 is our score. We're going to stay right here. And the Golden Knights, the Dover, I told you, Dover is not intimidated by this place. And they came out and they punched them in the mouth.
Oh, absolutely.
But, Sussex Central didn't shudder.
2 plays, 2 touchdowns. No. Central is a good team who has been used to being in close games.
Right.
Take the Middletown game, the Apple game. They've known how to fight back. And they do it quite well.
Up the road in Georgetown, Milford leads Sussex Tech 12-6, late second quarter. Playing without pretty much their offense this season, and 700-yard rusher Greg Lockett went down with an MCL injury last week in our game.
And you did call that.
Dr. Mitchell.
Dr. Mitchell, yeah.
I just saw the way he got hit and the way he buckled.
You called it right away.
Yeah.
It was pretty good.
And
That
we
is a
got
kick.
whistles on this. I guess they're going to be offsides.
He put his foot into that thing.
So it's going to be illegal procedure. Golden Knights to see if Dover has them re-kick it.
He has a foot.
So they will have him re-kick. 5-yard penalty on the Golden Knights. Escobar Gonzalez will kick it again. And back deep, number 4, Mark Patterson. Kicks this one on the ground. Picked up at about the 25. And bounces out of it. And going to be brought down by Johnson. Bunch on the return.
Johnson on the stop. You just when some of those Dover receivers get the ball, you just hold your breath because they're so quick into their second and third step that they're going to fly by.
So 1st and 10 for the Senators at their own 38-yard line. Takes the snap, rolls right under Pucci on his tail, throws it away and picked. Oh, no, dropped. Wilkins was the one that broke up the pass. Pucci was in his back pocket.
Oh, he had some pressure. Came from the left inside linebacker spot. I think it's just difficult to pick up that linebacker when you have 3 studs up front.
Right.
And sometimes you may need to double those guys. Because Costa's just, I mean it in a good sense. He's a freak. I mean, the kid is huge.
Yeah. Oh, you're right.
He can run. He can do all those things.
2nd and 10 for Dover. There's a handoff and wrapped up by Pucci. So Central's starting to bring some heat now, Jim.
Yep. That was their answer. There have been a bunch of tackles for losses.
Yeah, that's
this
a loss of
already.
about, call it 5.
Yeah. I have 3 tackle for losses so far, and they've been by linebackers. So those guys up front are drawing blocks. Those 3, when you get a good look at them there, and then the linebackers come off the opposite holes, but you really don't know that as an offensive lineman. So they got to get a little depth on their pass drop to be able to pick those things up.
Well, there's a reverse here by 4. That's Patterson. He's going to get a bunch of that back, about 10 of it. It's going to bring up 3rd and medium.
Wilkins on the stop, number 22. Costa had come upfield and just had his shoulders turned inside a little bit, thinking the ball was going the other way. In fact, it was the handoff was deep, but it worked. Now, big decision, 4th.
4th and we'll call it 4.
And with a lot of time on the clock, with 3:54 to go, there
not a lot of scores out there, man, I'll tell you that. 4th and 4 for Dover. Here it's 34-17 Sussex Central. And looks like they're trying to draw the Knights off sides, and they're going to take a timeout. And we're going to go ahead and take one with them. Your score with 2:39 or 3:28 to play here in the first half. Sussex Central 34, Dover 17.
It's just another way we're here to help life go right. In life, some things just go together, like a burger and fries, and home and auto insurance from State Farm. So make it a combo. Combining your home and auto insurance could save you time and money, and who doesn't like that? Just call State Farm agent Juwan Johnson and find out how you could start saving today. It's just another way we're here to help life go right.
And welcome back to Sussex Central High School here at the Castle. The Golden Knights lead 34-17. Milford facing a 4th and 4 from their own 44. Play fours tonight, right? Drops back, looks right, under some pressure, rolls out. He's got the first down and hit at about the 50. He'll pick up first down, 1st and 10 for Dover.
Harmon on the tackle. And for Manick.
So clock running, under 3 minutes to play here. Ball at the 49. Dover breaks the huddle. And Patterson's going to come wide here to the left side. He has been a problem for the Golden Knights tonight. And, hit in the backfield. That was Pucci again.
Pucci to start, and then Harmon finished it. And again, another tackle for loss.
The player's shooken out, but gets up quickly, but they had already blown the whistle.
Yeah. They have a lot of motions and things, and it's a little slower developing.
Right.
And that's with the way these kids are blitzing, they may have to shift and go to some straight-ahead quick hitters.
Big loss on the play. It's going to bring up a 2nd and 16. Slot to the far side, and just a little toss to the right, and that is sniffed out. Rodriguez Costa involved in it, Harmon involved in it, loss on the play.
Costa and Harmon.
Bunch on the carry.
You talk. Costa's had a touchdown.
Right.
Harmon has had several runs. Mm-hmm. These two-way players, they have to be in tremendous shape to be able to do this. And they play at a high level. There's not anybody out there with their hands on their knees and looking like they're tired.
So 3rd and 17. And we got slot here to the near side. 2 running backs to the left of Starling. One of them moves up to a wing. Starling looks downfield, has a man breaking open. He's going to throw, best out of bounds. Incomplete, brings up 4th and long.
Had him just a little too much on it.
So the Senators will punt. 33 seconds here to play in the first half.
First one rolled back a little bit and was a short kick. Now, when this center gets it back, he can rip it at 15 yards. I've seen it. But there are some times, too, that it's just a little roller. But I've seen him do some really good things.
Patillo back to punt. Almost got to it. And it's going to take a Dover roll and go out of bounds inside the 20, 1st and 10 for the Golden Knights. 18 seconds to play here in the first half. Sussex Central, 1st and 10. They lead 34-17.
That's one of the better positions that they've gotten after a punt.
Yep.
Really.
Yeah. Our out-of-town scoreboard, Smyrna 16, Cape 14.
They're going to take a knee.
Yep. So the Golden Knights take a knee. They're going to take their 17-point lead into the halftime. Well, we're going to have a long halftime tonight coming up. We'll have the top plays of the week and have an interview with Dan Rigby from Win the Day Planner, a sponsor of our halftime stats. And then coming up at the end of the halftime, once Dave Marvel, he's got a lot of adding to do here tonight, Jim. There's a lot going on.
2 teams going on.
Absolutely.
We'll have scores.
We'll have the halftime stats brought to you by Win the Day Planner. So, folks, we'll be back in the late half of this 20-minute timeout.
Right back on his feet, breaks the tackle, down the sideline, into the end zone, big pitch and catch.
That was like a one-handed catch.
What a ball, what a catch. The Blue Raiders having a heck of this season so far. And here you go, a little slow-mo towards the end at number 8. Over to number 7, Nick Mancini and St. Elizabeth. He's going to be on this a few times. How about this one? Spin move, breaks another tackle. Shifty this out to the sideline, catch the block, and then into the end zone. Nick Mancini for the Vikings, a big one there at number 7. He's going to come from Nick in a little bit. Now over to Florida here at number 6. Best games I've seen in a while. Here's a little free flicker back. Championship. Nick O'Neal going to leave her mark down the field, shows off his speed, bringing St. Mark right back into that one with the big touchdown from Kimura Neal. Now back to Nick Mancini here at number 5. I warned you, St. Elizabeth and Nick back on the top plays. This time he's going to do it on special teams. Here's the punt. We're all tied at 6. He's going to catch it at the 35, find a crease, break a few tackles, and see you later. Nick Mancini, another play here on the top 10. Did it on offense, now doing it on special teams for the Vikings. Now take us to play number 4 and Javion Collins. In the same game, this time over to the Christiana Viking side. And we're going to see on special teams. This is what got the game started. How about this one? Pollard going to pick it up and then looking for a pop. Stays, makes a move, breaks a few tackles, a little pirouette, and then to the sideline. The near sideline for Pollard. He's going to show off the speed, able to beat the kicker and get into the end zone. What a way for Christiana to start off this game against St. Louis for the season so far. Now over to number 3, and Canyon Littleton running back to Laurel. 7-16. Pick this one off, makes the receiver miss. He's going to have a blocker down in front of him, and he's going to be gone. Canyon Littleton, pick 6 for the Laurel Bulldogs. Same thing here at number 2. This time it's Red Lion and Jamarian Ramsey. Well, we talked about the pick 6s at number 3. Well, how about here at number 2? Ramsey going to jump the route, pick it off, and take it the other way quickly for a pick 6. He is not finished. Not 1, but 2 for Ramsey. Here he is again, just going to step in front of it, pick it off, offense in disbelief, and he is going to take it back the other way, one to the right side of the field, one to the left side of the field for Jamarian Ramsey. 2 pick 6s for the Red Line. And here is Bedlow, the game winner. A touchdown, last-second game winner for the St. Mark Spartans, your first ever girls flag football champs.
We have Dan Rigby of Win the Day Planner. And Dan, let's just get started right into it. What made you come up with Win the Day Planner?
Yeah, Benny, first off, thanks for having me. I love being part of 302 and what you guys do. Thank you for everything you guys do. But for me, I coached wrestling for a long time in Delaware, and to me, it's kind of a calling. It's how do we help athletes in and out of the gym, and I was able to do that for a long time. But I felt like even though I stepped away from the actual coaching aspect of things, I still had more to give, and I had more to give in the capacity of how do I help students mentally, emotionally, with time management skills, with self-advocacy, with all these things that we know are really important for student athletes, students in general, not just while they're in high school, not just while they're in college, but when they go out into the real world. And I just kind of noticed a void for some of these skills that our students and our athletes are lacking, and I wanted to help fill that gap. And try to work on those things to help build a better athlete and hopefully a better citizen in our culture. So that's kind of it.
You have different types of planners. You have, I guess, like season ones, year-long ones. Explain that to us.
Yeah, so we've really jumped into a whole. We started with a 20-week seasonal planner. So if you're a basketball team, 20 weeks, that's your season. You would do it together as a group. And then, wrestling's my background. So then we built one kind of a little bit more targeted to wrestling, or that has wrestling specific things in it. That's the only sports specific ones. But then we built a year-long one. And then we built one for the non-athlete, what we call the busy student, your marching band students, your drama students, your students who just need help with managing time, study habits, mindfulness strategies, all these things that we know are important for students. And then we eventually got into the web-based app kind of feel. So now we have an online digital version as well, where students can take all the great things about our planner and they can do it on their phone, on their laptop, on their tablet. And that planner is actually cool because you can customize the feature. Benny, if you're a wrestling coach and you want an off-season weightlifting plan, where your students are recording your sets, your reps, and your weight for squats, that has it. If you want to put specific quotes of the weeks in, that has it. So you can customize that planner for the season in which you're in, and kind of with the standards that your program kind of practices. So we're excited about that.
It's nice to you got your product out, you got it going, you got the wheels moving. What feedback have you heard from coaches? More importantly, have you heard any feedback from students or athletes?
Yeah, we started small, and this wasn't supposed to be a business, Benny, to be honest with you. This is supposed to just be a passion project. I was working with 4 teams at my high school, and I built this for them, and then somebody else wanted, and now we have teams in Ireland and Alaska and California, and we're all over the place. And so the best thing for me is like when I get a message on Instagram that says, hey, you don't know me, but this is what your planner has done for me. I had a young man that was from Connecticut and played ice hockey, and he's like, this has helped me so much. I'm in a prep school. It's grueling. My time management skills weren't great. We had practice in the morning. We had mandatory lifting. We had study. This tool has really helped me in ways that you couldn't imagine. So for me, that's what it's all about. In terms of coaching, like, I think I was speaking at a group recently where, as coaches, we really focus on the X's and O's, and we focus on the physical aspect of our athletes. But when we can really hone in on more mentally healthy and more emotionally healthy athletes, makes a better athlete, right? It's not this like, this is this. Man, you get yourself a mentally healthy, an emotionally healthy, and a physically healthy athlete, and that's the recipe for success. And most coaches are really good at doing the first one, getting the physical healthy. Like, you can do that, but sometimes it takes a little more finesse and finagling to get that student who might be 14 or 15 years old to step out of their element and say, I didn't do this well, and how can I do it better? That's hard. That's hard for old people. But so a lot of coaches are starting to really see that and benefit from it. So we had the privilege of working with a lot of the state championship teams in Delaware last year, and I think we're just going to keep building on that, and we're excited for that.
The college retention rate for a freshman is about 50%. Now that kids maybe that are using this in high school, do you see this as a tool that will rise? Retention rate for a freshman in college will rise now that they become more organized.
Yeah, Benny, that's a perfect question. And to be honest with you, it is we're really targeting transitional moments, right? Freshman in high school, where it's like everything's done for you in middle school, and now you're running 7 periods a day and practice 5-6 days a week. That's hard. It's even more hard at college. So every college that we talk to, like we work with Georgia Tech and we work with Campbell, we work with a lot of different universities, and they love this because of the freshman aspect of it. They already have this built-in mandatory study hall for freshmen. And most of their, to be honest with you, most of their sophomores, juniors, and seniors, they have a system that works for them planning-wise. And that's completely understandable, and we're happy about that. Freshman is the learning moment, right? And if you can't get them to do this stuff early, if you've invested a scholarship in them, like that's not good, right? Or just students in general, how do we retain them and how do we build those habits faster so that learning curve is less? And so, yeah, 100%, that is really one of our big target markets, is that freshman college student who has maybe been able to get through high school just based on their pure intellect, but now college is demanding a little bit more, and they have a lot more free time, and so time management is really important, and they don't have that same safety net that they had when they were in high school. So that's a huge area for us to focus on.
Probably some people will be able to use in the workforce early in their careers as well. Dan, how can they find out about Win the Day? Where do they go? How can they get this information? Yeah, our website, winthedayplanner.com, has all of our products. We point a lot of it towards Amazon. If you're looking just for a small order, if you're looking for a big order, just send us a message on the website. It's all there. Winthedayplanner.com, and we're most active on Win the Day Planner for Instagram. We put a lot of information out there, but that's where we do most of our work. All right, Dan Rigby, thanks for coming on, and thank you for supporting 302, which supports high school athletes, which we all kind of do together. Your support of what we're doing turns around and supports those high school kids in the sports they play, and I appreciate it. And thanks for coming on. And folks, we'll see you second half kickoff. Thanks, Benny. And welcome to Delaware Live, powered by 302 Sports. And a little halftime interview today. We have Dan Rigby of Win the Day Planner. And Dan, let's just get started right into it. What made you come up with Win the Day Planner?
Matt's Fish Camp has 3 locations, all conveniently located on Route 1 in Lewis, Bethany Beach, and Fenwick Island. Matt serves fresh seafood, coastal classics, and Sussex County comfort food. With an array of camp cocktails, craft ales, and a carefully selected wine list, there's something for everyone on the menu. Matt's is the place you can bring your family for dinner, grab lunch during the week, or hang with friends at happy hour. Each location offers unique outdoor dining and a raw bar featuring fresh, local oysters. Open daily for lunch and dinner. Stop into Matt's Fish Camp in Lewis, Bethany, or Fenwick.
Welcome to Surf Bagel.
Surf Bagel has served the community in Delaware for over 20 years, providing fresh, hot bagels, breakfast sandwiches, lunch sandwiches, wraps, salads, local coffee and smoothies, and our iconic merch.
Welcome to Surf Bagel. We're stoked to serve you.
Welcome to Surf Bagel.
I would always pass by Ferris on Kirkwood Highway, so I knew that they existed. We stopped in the showroom. We just clicked, like from day one. They did a total kitchen renovation for us. Ferris was so organized. They were on top of everything from day one. Always here when they said they would be, always on time, kept to the schedule. The level of comfort speaking to everyone that works at Ferris, they were just super friendly, easy to talk to. It was like they were friends, not, people coming to work on our kitchen. The room is totally transformed from what it used to look like. To have all this seating now and the big table, the bench seats, it's great. I love coming home and just walking through the laundry room into the kitchen every day. It was just a great experience. We love Ferris.
Looking to stay cool this summer?
At Barclay Heating and Air, we're dedicated to keeping your home comfortable year-round.
Family owned and operated, we provide trusted residential heating and cooling services to customers across Central Delaware. Our experienced technicians offer reliable maintenance and repairs on all major brand HVAC systems. From air conditioners and ductless systems to heat pumps and furnaces, we also sell and install top quality units. No matter your needs, we're committed to getting the job done right with honest and timely service you can count on. Invested in our community, we're proud to help families in more ways than one, sponsoring and donating to many local programs and organizations throughout the area for dependable HVAC services. Give us a shout or a bark at Barkley Heating and Air.
In life, some things just go together. Like a burger and fries. And home and auto insurance from State Farm. So make it a combo. Combining your home and auto insurance could save you time and money. And who doesn't like that? Just call State Farm agent Juwan Johnson and find out how you could start saving today. It's just another way we're here to help life go right.
Prevent unwanted house guests from invading your home. With cold weather coming, overwintering pests are headed inside. If you're not proactive, you could be left with a pest problem.
Expertise is needed to inspect, identify a problem, and offer environmentally sound solutions like active pest solutions.
Prevention is the key to stopping cluster flies, stink bugs, crickets, and mice from entering your home. Protect your home with a proactive pest plan. Contact Active Pest Solutions, your local pest expert.
For more information, visit delmarvaexperts.com.
Matt's Fish Camp has 3 locations, all conveniently located on Route 1 in Lewis, Bethany Beach, and Fenwick Island. Matt serves fresh seafood, coastal classics, and Sussex County comfort food. With an array of camp cocktails, craft ales, and a carefully selected wine list, there's something for everyone on the menu. Matt's is the place you can bring your family for dinner, grab lunch during the week, or hang with friends at happy hour. Each location offers unique outdoor dining and a raw bar featuring fresh, local oysters. Open daily for lunch and dinner. Stop into Matt's Fish Camp in Lewis, Bethany, or Fenwick.
Welcome to Surf Bagel.
Surf Bagel has served the community in Delaware for over 20 years, providing fresh, hot bagels, breakfast sandwiches, lunch sandwiches, wraps, salads, local coffee and smoothies, and our iconic merch.
Welcome to Surf Bagel. We're stoked to serve you.
Welcome to Surf Bagel.
I would always pass by Ferris on Kirkwood Highway, so I knew that they existed. We stopped in the showroom. We just clicked, like from day one. They did a total kitchen renovation for us. Ferris was so organized. They were on top of everything from day one. Always here when they said they would be, always on time, kept to the schedule. The level of comfort speaking to everyone that works at Ferris, they were just super friendly, easy to talk to. It was like they were friends, not, people coming to work on our kitchen. The room is totally transformed from what it used to look like. To have all this seating now and the big table, the bench seats, it's great. I love coming home and just walking through the laundry room into the kitchen every day. It was just a great experience. We love Ferris.
Looking to stay cool this summer?
At Barkley Heating and Air, we're dedicated to keeping your home comfortable year-round.
Family owned and operated, we provide trusted residential heating and cooling services to customers across Central Delaware. Our experienced technicians offer reliable maintenance and repairs on all major brand HVAC systems, from air conditioning.
And welcome back to Delaware Live, powered by 302 Sports. It's time for our Win the Day Planner halftime stats. As you saw the interview at halftime with Dan Rigby, he is the creator of Win the Day Planner. And like he said, you can go to wintheday.com. You can go to their Facebook page. He's big on Instagram and check it out. So let's get to our Win the Day Planner halftime stats here. Total team yardage, Dover 147 total yards, 5 of it on the ground, 142 in the air. Sussex Central 302. How about that? 302. 302, 239 on the ground, and 69 passing yards. They have 8 first downs in this game. Individual right now, Malik Bell, 180 yards on 11 carries. Sturgis, 5 for 38. Harmon, 5 for 21. They're having average games for a running back, and they're just being outshadowed by Malik Bell. For Dover, Patterson has 2 catches for 103 yards and 2 touchdowns. Costin with 2 catches for 39. Costa has the 63-yard touchdown catch. Chavez is 1 for 1 with a touchdown, and Starling is 4 of 9 for 142. How did they score? Bell scores early on a 44-yard run. The kick was good, and they go up with 10:53 to play in the first quarter, 7-0. One play later, Patterson on a 25-yard pass from Starling. The kick is good, 10:38. We haven't even played a full 2 minutes yet, and it was 7-7. And then Sturgis. Central used a little bit of time, got it down to 6:41, and Sturgis goes on a 2-yard run for the Golden Knights. They go up 14-7. One play later, Patterson again on a 78-yard touchdown pass from Starling with 6:21 to play in the first quarter. Then Costa Rodriguez caught the 63-yard. That was a nice play action by the Golden Knights. 63-yard touchdown pass to Rodriguez Costa, 5:27 to play. And then Turner kicked a 37-yard field goal late in the first quarter with 2:27, and that brought us to a 21-17 score at the end of one quarter. And then in the second quarter, it was all Sussex Central. Harmon on a 6-yard run, first play of the second quarter, and then Bell goes on a 42-yard run with 5:50 to play. Escobar Gonzalez's kick was good. The Golden Knights lead 34-17, and that's how it stayed. So, Jim, a lot of fast-paced action to get this game started.
The first quarter was – I have never experienced anything like that ever. And we've had some unbelievable games this year. And now
we're going to get a high-scoring one.
And now Pucci, I think he just got named a king.
Oh, wow. Well, he's playing like a king.
Yeah, he sure is. He's all over the place.
Yeah, there he is. Sam Pucci, the homecoming king.
Well, happy young lady.
Mm-hmm.
It was a nice ceremony. They did a really nice job here. And we've seen all different kind of homecomings, and they've all been good.
That's right. Yeah, there they are, king and queen. Sorry, I didn't get the young lady's name. We'll have to get a jersey on her so we know we can move the roster. Right?
A jersey. Well, congratulations.
Congratulations, King and Queen. Let's hear it one more time.
Our cameraman, Owen Smith, right there on it. And as the Golden Knights come back on the field. Way back there to Juwan Sturgis, thank you.
Sussex Central High School was established in 1959.
It'll be a big weekend for these young people. I hope it's a safe one. I always get worried all my years at high school, that and the prom.
Right.
You know,
last week I was down on the field after the Laurel win and heard Joey Jones tell the kids that, have a good time, you deserve it, but look out for one another.
Yes, yes, yes.
Your safety is first.
Yep.
So
I'm sorry.
No, you go ahead. We're going to head to the third quarter here. Golden Knights lead 34-7. Both teams are back on the field in about a minute 30. We should be playing some football. Let's catch up with the Surf Bagel out-of-town scoreboard. Thank you. Not a lot out on Twitter tonight, so thank you to the people that are sending me some scores. First State Military leads Brandywine 27-7. At the half, Milford leads Sussex Tech 12-6. At the half, Salesianum over Middletown 21-7. Hodgson leads Appoquinimink 14-7 halftime. And from our home studio in Lewis, Smyrna leads Cape and Lupin 16-14 halftime.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. That's something.
A lot of people
I continue to
on
say.
the internet talk about Smyrna going for 2. Well, it's got them a 2-point lead right now.
Yeah. Now, I really, after 13 years of living, I really see the football getting better.
Right.
It really is from a team aspect. There were always great individuals.
Right.
But now, the number of games that we've had that have been close and gone down to the last second.
We've gotten rid of the conferences and put the the teams that belong playing each other,
Playing each other.
and it gives us great games to cover.
It is. And the skill level, I mean, we've probably seen 4 Division 1A kids this year, and I'm not going to name them.
Right.
But who I would think could go on to the next level.
I want to thank Eric McGuire here at Sussex Central. Every time we get here, gets us hooked up, gets us set up. It's almost like home to us this year. This is our 5th game with Sussex Central.
It is.
So
It really is.
they always take care of us. Don't tell my wife I just had a cupcake.
Oh.
Yeah, it's been sitting there all night. I mean,
you'll be getting tested when you walk in the door.
Yeah. Like a kid smelling my breath, right?
So
here we go. Second half kickoff underway. And it's going to go deep to about the 5-yard line. And, man, he covers ground quick.
Oh, he's still going, Benny.
That is Nehemiah Costa. He just runs with reckless abandon. He just puts the pedal to the metal and lets it go.
Yeah, and I had Austin Wilkerson, a 10th grader, number 11, and he tracked him down. He was behind him.
Right.
And every time he made a cut, it gave him a chance to catch up a little bit. But
so Dover returns the kick into plus territory. They're going to start 1st and 10 at the Sussex Central 48-yard line.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see what their plan is now after halftime.
The slot here to the near side. It's going to be a handoff, a little lead play. That's the number 6 bunch.
23.
Picks up about 3 on the play.
Pucci from homecoming king to the tackle.
That's right.
It's really a neat scheme they have with the 3 linemen and then the backers coming, and they have that all coordinated. Very nice.
They've showed a couple 4-man fronts here tonight.
Mm-hmm.
But since the 2 early passes, they've jumped it at 3-4.
And I didn't see it. That may be with a 2 tight end set, but they don't have that very often.
And just as you say that.
Yep, there we go.
2nd and 7. Starling rolls right, throws on the track. It's going to bring up 3rd down. Pucci was in his back pocket again.
They're just not able to pick him up. Yep.
Pucci, the leading tackler for the Golden Knights this year.
And they're the linemen aren't able to get their shoulders around, and you put your backside between you and the quarterback, and that's not happening right now. And probably because of the amount of movement and shifting. And they're all covering their gaps. They really are.
They were taking a long time to get this play in. Third and 7 for Dover at the Sussex Central 46. Starling drops back, looks down the middle of the field, and he is wrapped up and sacked. Rodriguez Costa.
And Perez.
Rodriguez Costa gets that long arm around the blocker and came up with the ball, but I think they're saying he was down by contact. Rodriguez Costa having a big game after being out for several weeks.
Yes.
So it goes back to punt is Botillo. Back deep is Harmon. Approaching 10 minutes to play here in the third quarter. Yeah, let's say Sussex Central's going to bring some pressure. So floater, it's going to be taken at the 15 by Harmon. He's out to the 30, and he's going to pick up about 12 on the play. 1st and 10, Sussex Central, 9:45 to play here, third quarter.
I think it was Parker. Yeah. Number
There
71.
might be a flag on the play. I think they're going to call him for running him out of bounds, but that's your job on the punt return.
Yeah. Unless
they're going to call it an unsportsmanlike. The flag is over on the blue tarp.
Personal foul.
Yep, it's going to be against the Golden Knights. Well, they drove him out of bounds, which is their job.
Right.
And
Did he continue? I didn't see if he continued. I was blocked by the window here.
I mean, they continue. I mean, you're looking at 2 yards.
We have not had a lot of penalties.
No, we had none in the second quarter. I had 4 in the first quarter between the two teams, 2 each. So that's going to move it back to the Sussex Central. Let's see where they spot it. The 17, 1st and 10 for the Golden Knights.
Sorry. Caught up again.
I'm going to get you a shorter cord.
Yeah.
So Chavez goes under center. Bell alone in the backfield. It's going to be a handoff to the wing, which is Harmon. He gets out about to the 22 and goes out of bounds. 2nd down for the Knights.
Stopped by Branch Calhoun, a senior, number 7.
So a gain of 5 on the play. 2nd and 5 for the Golden Knights. Here, Jim, I'll give you some window space. How about that?
Okay.
Move down a little bit.
They have 6 up in the line.
Bell on the belly. And he gets out across the 25, picks up about 2 or 3 on the play. Bring up a 3rd and short.
Branch Calhoun, I have. With the stop, number 7.
Third and about 2. Back to the traditional wing tee. It's going to be Bell with the belly again. And he's got enough for a 1st down.
Have Jalen Peace on the stop, number 26. And he's having quite a night. He's had 5 regular on-the-field tackles and 1 special team tonight. So very active evening.
1st down for the Golden Knights out to their own 30-yard line. They lead 34-17 here early 3rd quarter. Starters on the wing. And it's going to be buck sweep to Harmon. Harmon breaks a couple tackles out to about midfield, cuts back to the middle, has one guy to beat at the 40, the 35, and he's going to be run out of bounds about the 27-yard line. Big gain for Harmon, 1st down, Sussex Central.
Tyson Fenderson, a 9th grader, ran him down. Boy, that was something. Just following the blocks, and they have it down.
1st and 10 from the Dover 25.
Like a machine, this offense. Well oiled.
Been running this for 30 years, well, over 30 years. They ran it when I was in high school. So. John Wells is going to do what John Wells wants to do, and he's been successful with it. Over 200 career wins. And it's going to be Malik Bell on the guard. Trap's got an opening. He's in the end zone the 3rd time tonight. Bell, touchdown, Sussex Central.
They hit the outside. They hit the off tackle. And bang, the inside trap. And that thing hits fast.
The Bell, over 200 tonight. He's got on pace for a 2,000-yard season.
He's good. He's just flat out good.
A fullback. You know? But he does get a lot of carries.
He gets a lot of carries, yeah. He's not a lead blocker. Great kick.
And the kick's good. Sussex Central goes up 41-17. We're going to come back after this commercial timeout. Sussex Central 41, Dover 17.
Homes in Sussex County, Delaware. We offer a completely comprehensive program for our customers that makes building a new home enjoyable. At Capstone Homes, we have access to lots in our amazing communities or through our realtor partners. Visit with our team of professionals for a completely comprehensive experience. We can handle absolutely every part of building a new home for you and your family. Create your new home. Create a Capstone home.
And welcome back to Sussex Central High School. That kick was brought to you by APT, A Precise Touch. They're a premier custom home builder located in Lewis, Delaware, renowned for their expertise in new home construction, remodeling, and additions. APT is dedicated to turning your vision of an ideal home into a reality with meticulous precision and superior craftsmanship. Partner with APT to experience unparalleled quality and attention to detail in every residential project. You can learn more about APT on Facebook at A Precise Touch. Ball taken out about the 18-yard line, and going to get out to about the 38. We're going to be 1st and 10 for the Dover Senators, and that was again Bunch on the return.
Williams on the, Underwood on the stop.
Folks, on Sunday at noon, check out the Delaware High School football podcast with John Busby and Marty Sheehan. They'll recap some of the big games throughout the state, preview next week, hand out some awards. The Delaware High School football podcast with John Busby and Marty Sheehan. Check them out. You can go on YouTube or Spotify, wherever you get your podcast. 1st and 10 for the Senators. Little play action, under some pressure. Rolls out to the left. There's Pucci. He's going to get to the out of bounds. Pickup of about 5 on the play.
Pucci running him down.
Yeah. Here, hold on to my homecoming king hat. I'm going to go chase this quarterback.
Now the guy that has me a little concerned right now is Gage Wilkins. He's been limping the last 2 plays, but he's kind of one of those kids that said, "I'm not going out."
Right. He's playing in for Sturgis. Sturgis usually plays on the linebacker. I think John Wells is trying to get some reps in for people as they get prepared for the postseason.
Well, yep.
And try to keep guys on one side of the ball as much as he can.
My sheet has more than 11 defenders on it.
Right. High snap and a reverse to Patterson, and Patterson cuts it back inside and runs into just a wall of Sussex Central defenders.
And the ball's out. The ball is out. I don't know if he was down. Now we got a penalty. Somebody said something they shouldn't have. I don't see a signal yet. Unsportsmanlike?
Yeah, unsportsmanlike on Sussex Central.
On Sussex, so they must have voiced their opposition to the fumble call. Not like them to get those.
So mark off of 15. That puts it in Sussex Central territory with 6:35 to play here in the third quarter. Golden Knights lead 41-17. We had an exciting start. It was 14-14 right off the bat. And now Sussex Central is starting to settle in.
With Dover running 2 plays.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, it's always exciting here.
So 1st and 10 at the 40, Sussex Central 40 for the Dover Senators. Shotgun formation for Starling. Looks left. Throws the out pattern to Patterson. Incomplete off the fingertips.
Yeah, and I don't blame him. He needs to get that ball out the way
Mhm.
these linebackers are coming.
2nd and 10 for the Senators.
They're in there a while, I think. Back judge is looking at his clock. No signal yet.
They've had some long. Indian River gets a win. They shut out St. Andrews. They're now 7-1 on the season. And we're going to get a timeout Dover. They just couldn't get it together. We're going to take it with them, folks. Your score here, Sussex Central 41, Dover 17. We'll be back on the other side of this commercial timeout.
Used to look like. To have all this seating now and the big table, the bench seats, it's great. I love coming home and just walking through the laundry room into the kitchen every day. It was just a great experience. We love Ferris. I would always pass by Ferris on Kirkwood Highway, so I knew that they existed. We stopped in the showroom. We just clicked, like from day one. They did a total kitchen renovation for us. Ferris was so organized. They were on top of everything from day one. Always here when they said they would be, always on time, kept to the schedule. The level of comfort speaking to everyone that works at Ferris, they were just super friendly, easy to talk to. It was like they were friends, not, people coming to work on our kitchen. The room is totally transformed from what it used to look like. To have all this seating now.
And welcome back. Coming off the Dover timeout. High snap. And, he doesn't get on it. Costa picks it up. First fumble of the game, and the Sussex Central Golden Knights have it. But there's a flag back at the line of scrimmage. So it looks like the penalty is going to be on Dover. So the penalty decline, Sussex Central ball, 1st down and 10 from the 37-yard line of Dover. Again on our cameras tonight, Brandon Hill up top. Owen Smith on the field camera. Darwan Pitts, still photography. You can see his photos tomorrow afternoon on Delaware Live, the newspaper side of us. And Sussex Central 1st and 10 from the Dover 37-yard line. They lead 41-17 here in the third quarter. Chavez throws downfield looking for Johnson.
Oh, what a play.
It is complete inside the 10. Just kind of lofted it up there. Only one person is going to be able to catch that ball.
Great timing.
So 1st and goal for the Golden Knights. Right on the 10-yard line. Going to be a buck sweep to Sturgis. Sturgis following his guard. That was Kinder Snyder lead blocking there. With Sturgis with his hand right on his back. Pick up of 2 on the play. It's going to be a 2nd and goal from the 8.
Fenderson on the stop, number 8. And they're going to escort somebody off.
I think he's a little woozy getting up.
Yeah, maybe As they said when you had something wrong or ringing the bell, no, it's best to do that. Take him off, get him looked at. You don't mess around with a head.
Second and goal for the Golden Knights. Ball looks to be about, I can't tell if that's an 8 or on the 8 or 9. Looks like maybe on the 8-yard line. And looks as Rodriguez Costa in the back of the end zone. Touchdown. Sussex Central, 2 for him tonight, his first 2 of the season.
Yep. Nice little, they call that a pop pass down there.
That used to be a big play here. I haven't seen it in years, and I was wondering all year, not to question why they haven't run it with Rodriguez Costa, but tonight they do.
Especially with his size.
So on the kick is Escobar Gonzalez. And he gets the hold down, and it is good. 48-17, the Golden Knights lead. And we're going to take a commercial timeout with your score. Sussex Central 48, Dover 17. We'll be right back.
Looking to stay cool this summer?
At Barclay Heating and Air, we're dedicated to keeping your home comfortable year-round.
Family owned and operated, we provide trusted residential heating and cooling services to customers across Central Delaware. Our experienced technicians offer reliable maintenance and repairs on all major brand HVAC systems. From air conditioners and ductless systems to heat pumps and furnaces, we also sell and install top quality units. No matter your needs, we're committed to getting the job done right with honest and timely service you can count on. Invested in our community, we're proud to help families in more ways than one, sponsoring and donating to many local programs and organizations throughout the area for dependable HVAC services. Give us a shout or a bark at Barclay Heating and Air.
And welcome back to Sussex Central High School as the Golden Knights kick it away. And that one's going to be a touchback through the end zone.
He has been solid.
It's going to be 1st and 10 for the Dover Senators at their own 20. Update score third quarter, Smyrna 24, Cape Henlopen 14. So Smyrna's making that late season push they always make. And they could be a dangerous team come playoffs. They'll have Sussex Central in Week 10 up there.
That'll be a dandy.
Mm-hmm.
This Central team, their kicking game is excellent.
Mm-hmm.
Now we haven't seen them punt. I don't think we have tonight.
No, they haven't punted tonight.
No. Their kickoffs, their extra points, their defense.
Third quarter, Milford 26, Sussex Tech 20.
Wow.
So about 5 miles away, we're having a little low scoring shootout. They're going a little back and forth. And it's going to be a handoff to number 3, Costin. He's going to pick up a couple yards and bring up a second down.
I had
Hodson now leads Appoquinimink 21-7. So upset alert up in Middletown. Second and call it 5. Oh, under pressure. There's a flag, most likely holding. Throws it downfield and called out of bounds. So it's going to be a hold on. And you brought up a good point there, Jim. They brought the ball out to the 30. I never saw a penalty. It was kicked through the end zone. Too late now. They've run a
Yeah.
couple plays, but. So that's going to bring up a 2nd and 15. 16.
There wasn't a penalty on
No,
the
I
kickoff.
just
It
think they
went
brought it out
for
to the
end
wrong
zone.
place and nobody
Yeah.
noticed it. So that's going to bring up a 2nd and 16. And throws a slant pattern.
Oh, he threw an interference call.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Take a look.
I mean, it looked like he knocked the ball out from between his hands. It didn't appear to be on his back.
Yeah, I think. I don't know about it. The guy was on the back, but he wasn't doing anything, and then he hit from the front. Maybe that made it look like.
Right. So it is a pass interference.
Yeah.
So that'll be a first down for the Senators. I thought it was a good defensive play.
I think.
But then again, I thought they should have started at the 20, so who am I? It will not be if it was not a first down. So it would be 2nd and 1.
Well, we can't analyze that.
That'll be for referee film review on Sunday. So 2nd and 1 for the Dover Senators. Slot to the far side, lone receiver to the near side. Going to be a hand up to number 3. That's Costin. He's got the first down and a lot more. But there is a flag on the play. It's going to be a hold on the Senators.
It's
a sloppy series.
Sloppy, yes. It's like the Halloween series.
Salesian takes a 28-7 lead on Middletown. 3:30 to play in the third quarter.
Boy, I saw them on tape. Are they good? Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Salesian,
Defending state champs.
Yeah, they are a good football team. The team that they were playing just could not get on track. It was incredible.
27-20. Milford leads Sussex Tech.
Boy, they're battling it out down there.
Right down the road. Motion brings us trips to the near side. Oh, he's open. Costin is wide open, catches it at the 50 and taken out of bounds by Troxler. Jim, nobody picked him up coming out of the backfield. First down for the Senators.
Yep. The two sat short, and then he ran a corner route. But by those two sitting short, the corners came up.
First and 10. Why is the clock running? They just went out of bounds. This third quarter, it must be too close to Halloween.
Something's
It's
happening.
It's not a running clock yet. Oh, that's a broken play. He gets down. Troxler will get credit for the tackle.
He's hurting a little bit.
So update in Smyrna. Smyrna scores a touchdown. Cape fumbles. Smyrna scores another touchdown and goes up 30-14 with 3 minutes to play in the third quarter. Thank you, Twitter Phil, keeping me up to date on that game. Big 3A game here in District 2. Smyrna pretty much in must-win the rest of the way. There's early losses. There's that tough schedule they play. And they could still win the district. Rolls left, looks downfield. Has a guy breaking open. That's Costin, and he's got it at the 5. Walks into the end zone. Touchdown, Dover Senators. Costin. Yeah, we talked about Gage Wilkins making the best of his first start. How about Alex Starling here?
Yeah.
Gets his start because of an injured player and throws 3 touchdown passes tonight.
It tells me that he must be getting reps during the year because you don't come in and play like this.
Imagine if you had all these months of the timing patterns and, you know. He's kind of floating the ball tonight. He's got a strong arm. So Turner on to kick the extra point. Dover missing a man in their line. And he's got it through. These are 2 good kickers we're seeing here tonight. So we're going to take a commercial timeout. So Golden Knights doubled up on Dover, 48-24. Dover still competing, folks. We'll be back after this commercial timeout.
Chef-driven menu and is the perfect place to enjoy a night out with friends, dinner with your family, or a happy hour drink on the outdoor veranda overlooking the award-winning greens and gardens. Open 7 days a week year-round for lunch, dinner, and all your events. See you soon! The Clubhouse at Baywood is a full-service restaurant and is the premier wedding and event venue in coastal Delaware. The all-inclusive venue features breathtaking views, stunning indoor and outdoor spaces, custom menus, and a team of professionals to help you with any event. The restaurant features a chef-driven menu and is the perfect place to enjoy a night out with friends, dinner with your family, or a happy hour drink on the outdoor veranda overlooking the award-winning greens and gardens. Open 7 days a week year-round for lunch, dinner, and all your events. See you soon.
And welcome back to Sussex Central High School. Caraval moves to 8-0 on the season. They beat Concord 42-0. Coming up in our postgame, folks, we'll have the pest of the game brought to you by Active Pest Solution and our player of the game who will don the 302 chain. And Dover goes with an onside kick, and they get it.
But he went. That'll be interesting. I think he – nope, they're going to give it to him. I didn't know if he slid out of bounds.
Right. So Central, they've seen the onside kick before. They had 4 of them when they played Cape. They returned 1 for a touchdown. Cape was able to recover 1.
He was in. He did a nice job.
So Dover will get the ball 1st and 10. First and 10 at the Sussex Central 40 for the Senators. 2 receivers come wide to the near side. Starling in the shotgun with 2 running backs to his left. One goes in motion, brings us trips to the near side. Flushed out of the pocket. Drops the ball, and Rodriguez Costa will get the sack. There's going to be a loss of about 12 on the play. So that's the end of the third quarter. Your score, Sussex Central 48, Dover 24. We'll be back after this commercial timeout.
Welcome to Premier Physical Therapy and Sports Performance. We're a locally owned outpatient physical therapy practice with convenient locations in all 3 counties in Delaware. At Premier, we have experienced physical therapists with advanced credentials, but their hospitality, passion, and enthusiasm is what makes the difference for you. Find our convenient locations at premierptsp.com.
You may have tried physical therapy.
But have you tried Premier?
Welcome back to Sussex Central High School. If you're in attendance, you would be able to hear Tommy Marvel singing the winning lottery ticket number. Literally singing the winning lottery ticket number.
It'll get you to listen.
Yeah. So about to start the fourth quarter. Folks, Dover Federal Credit Union voted an 8-time first state favorite credit union. You can bank with a winner when you choose Dover Federal Credit Union. Your fourth quarter Delaware Federal Credit Union score is Sussex Central 48, Dover 24. Sussex Central will take over, or Dover will be facing a second, and as soon as we get these polls straight.
No, wait a minute.
No, you got further to go, guys. A lot further to go.
He lost a lot of yardage on the previous play.
More than that. Somehow, no matter what the lottery number or the winning ticket number is, he always has a Tommy 2. He can always tie it into that Tommy 2 song all the time.
Absolutely. Yep.
There we go, 1st and 10. Starling rolls out to his right under pressure, and that's going to be incomplete, intended for number 6, Jaden Bunch. He's going to bring up a 3rd and 23. So next week, Sussex Central will host Cesar Rodney on senior night. Not sure where Dover goes. It'll be a district. Oh, they'll be at Cape and Lopin. Dover will be at Cape and Lopin next week.
That could be a good game.
Mm-hmm. Tech now just takes the lead, 28-27 over Milford. Fourth quarter, start of the fourth quarter. Your Surf Bengal out-of-town scoreboard. And they go motion to bring trips to the near side. They have a receiver underneath, but he's going to tuck it and run it and slide down about the Central 45. It's going to bring up a 4th and 15.
Smart move.
Mm-hmm. That may have been designed because he really didn't look for a receiver.
No.
He had Bowers crossing short on like a drag. So 4th and 15 for Dover at the Sussex Central 45. I would imagine on this side of 50, if you're going to onside kick, you're probably going to go 4-down territory. So. Fourth down for the Senators. Early fourth quarter, they trail by 24. And they were getting their personnel lined up correctly. Starling takes a shotgun snap, looks left, looks up the middle. And overthrows Patterson.
Had a man open.
That was Mark Patterson, who's caught 2 touchdown passes tonight. Turnover on downs. The Golden Knights take over 1st and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
And they'll try to grind out a quarter, but they've been breaking long runs.
We have a referee meeting here.
Maybe they want to go back and play that over.
Yeah, I don't know. Looks like it's going to be a hold on defense. And that's going to be close enough for a 1st down, too. So 10-yard mark off on the hold. It's going to be 4th and 5 for the Senators. Fade pattern, and there's going to be an interference.
Oh, he's going to
that.
call, yep. He's going to call interference.
That's going to be a pass interference on the Golden Knights. That's going to put the ball on the 20. 1st and 10, Dover. Under 10 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. Dover, 1st and 10 from the 20. And slot to the near side. Back, looks into the end zone and incomplete.
Another flag. It's going to be another pass interference. Yeah.
I hope it's a hole because that ball was thrown out of the back of the end zone.
Well, I think he was tripped. Be interesting. Yeah.
Salesianum leads Middletown 35-7.
No holding. You're right, Benny. And then offsetting.
And then Smyrna leads Cape and Lopin 38-14. So 1st and 10 all over again with the offsetting penalties.
We were moving along rather well.
Yeah.
But, this is how they've made their yardage in this drive. But they're hanging in there.
Oh, a handoff up the middle of Bunch, and Bunch is going to take it down close to the 12. It's going to bring up a 2nd down.
Tyson Federson, number 8, wrong list.
And there's going to be a penalty on the Senators.
Victor Perez, number 8, on the stop.
So holding on the Senators.
We're going through the hits tonight, folks.
Yeah.
Piece by piece, decade by decade.
If you ever just want to be entertained, come to a Sussex Central home game.
Oh, it's a riot. It's fun.
It's fun.
There's entertainment plus the game.
Absolutely fun. Next month you'll hear Christmas carols.
That would be good. Love Christmas.
So 1st and 15. Oh, he's got a man breaking open down the middle, and they're going to run into one another.
That looked like they tripped, I'll be honest with you.
They just kind of ran into each other.
Well, we're going to see. They just got their legs tangled.
Mm-hmm.
That's what happened.
They're going to call pass interference.
Not sure about that call because I said it was both of them involved.
Right. The pass interference on the Golden Knights. And the home crowd doesn't like it.
Yep.
Homecoming here at Sussex Central. That should be, I think, half the distance, shouldn't it? First and 10 for the Senators. Ball at the, looks to be the 15. Starling under some pressure and just has to throw it away.
Where's the
there is no receiver there.
There was no
Didn't
receiver
get back to the line of scrimmage either.
Within 10 yards. There was no one there.
So incomplete pass, going to bring up a second down. Coming up at the end of the game, folks, we'll have the active pest solution pest of the game and our player of the game. We get to wear the Delaware 302 bling chain. Second and 10 for Dover.
Central offense has not been on the field.
No, this has been a long penalty-ridden series.
Yeah. They should have to take the Delaware test to watch this part of the game.
Throws out to the right corner.
Oh, he caught it.
He got it. Touchdown, Dover.
You look at Appo, Middletown, and Dover.
Right.
Boy, they throw it up in the air.
Touchdown for the Senators. Makes it 48-30. I did not have 78 points on my bingo card coming in here tonight, Jim.
No, I don't think anybody did.
Dover's going to go for 2.
Yeah, they refuse to give up.
And they're going to go to their Wildcat formation. And a little trouble getting the personnel they need out there. And there goes the hand up by the referee.
That was out of sync.
And wow, it just all over it. Harmon. Number 40, Aaron Towers. So the 2-point conversion is no good. And Sussex Central leads 48-30. Here with 8:30 to play in the fourth quarter.
Well, we'll probably get another onside kick.
Right. Still 28-27 with 7:53 to play in Georgetown with the Sussex Tech Ravens leading Milford.
Wow. I think they have the hands team out there now. Get those people that are receivers and.
So Central anticipating another onside kick. And smart play there by Sussex Central. Number 10, Christopher Hall gets up there. He's the only guy that's going to be allowed to touch it.
Yep. Nice job.
Something I think they learned in the Cape game where they had the 2 that were touched prior to the 50. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Golden Knights. They're going to put him at the 50, but I thought he fielded it before that. But they're going to give it to him at the 50. First and 10, Sussex Central. Hand off to Malik Bell, and he's going to have the first down. Looked like he was going to break another one.
Tackled by number 8, Tyson Fenderson. Again, just a freshman. How long do you keep him in?
Who, Bell?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, you got to look at the lead. There's 18.
Yeah.
You don't want to have happen to him what happened in the Buccaneers game to
Right.
Godwin the other night. And
Ooh, ball goes high up in the air on the snap. And they're going to say Sussex Central got it back. So it's going to be a 2nd and 10 for Sussex Central. And going to be a quarterback keeper with Chavez, and he's got a line of blockers out there, and he's going to slide down.
And he stayed in bounds.
Yep.
There is a flag. But he made a smart move by staying in bounds.
So they're going to call a hold on the Golden Knights. And holding on Sussex Central. Their 4th penalty of this quarter, or 3rd penalty of this quarter.
Now he's holding against Dover. Offsetting. Okay. 2 holds. Here we go. Wait a minute.
So they're bringing the ball back down.
Off.
So now it looks like it was on Dover, but they declined it.
I don't know. I'm going to shut up on this one. I'm not sure.
I think he signaled the wrong way at first. It was on Dover.
Okay.
So the ball at the 20. 1st and 10, Sussex Central. 6:56 and counting to play. Chavez drops back, throws to an open Harmon. Touchdown, Sussex Central.
Held him up, but didn't drop with him.
Right. What did I say at the beginning in the broadcast? That Sussex Central likes to throw to their backs out of the backfield.
Yes.
We got the team. We got the steam.
So on the kick is Escobar Gonzalez. That kick is up. It's good. 55-30, and that will put us under a running clock. No, that's 25.
25. Don't act like you're anxious.
Yeah. I tell you, 85 points is like crazy.
This is crazy.
Smyrna 38, Cape 20. Second half. I don't know what quarter that's in. So it's like Tech stopped a Dover, or excuse me, a Milford drive inside the 10.
Yeah, that's become a rivalry.
And they'll take it. Oh, catches it, then drops it. But he's going to get it out to about the 25-yard line. That was 6 on the return. Bunch.
On the bottom, number 22 for Central, Gage Wilkins.
So 1st and 10 for the Senators. And Met in the backfield. Furmanek in there. Perez in there.
Furmanek.
Jones in there.
I like watching him. Gets off the ball.
He just kind of took a guard with him, too, in there.
Yeah. Tackle for loss.
I think our player of the game is pretty much easy. The pest might be a little tougher.
Have one in mind.
So do I. Loss of 2 on the play. And they're going to flood that far side. Looks that way. There's a flag on the play. Probably going to be a hold. And Starling's going to get the first down, but this is coming back. Smyrna 46, Capon 20, Hepburn 20. We'll say the Eagles are putting their foot on the gas.
I didn't quite understand. I'm sorry. I a little confused on that. The signal. I thought it was a holding against Dover.
But the holding against Central.
Yeah, Central.
So they'll take the penalty be declined. They'll take the play. And the clock should start on the whistle. No, he went out of bounds. That's right, he went out of bounds. So it'll start on the snap. 1st and 10 for the Senators. Ball at their own 47. Oh, he's under pressure, and Jones hits him as he turns. Bringing pressure off the edge there, Jim, and he was just there before Starling could do anything.
Yeah.
That's going to be a loss of about 8. It's going to bring up a 2nd and 18 for the Senators.
Boy, I'll tell you, the linebackers are fast, and they're back to they're in a 3-minute. They took Furmanek out, which you need him to get him.
Yeah,
out
you're going to
of
need
there.
him down the stretch. Yeah. So 2nd and 18, approaching 4 minutes to play here in the game. Golden Knights up 55-30. Starling drops back, climbs the ladder, throws, and that's intercepted by Traxler. First down for the Knights. So 3:42 to 3:52 to play here. And it looks like we're getting some backups in for the Golden Knights. Muhammad, who's a good little backup.
Yes, he is.
Number 14. He had a couple big runs against Cape and Lopin. Freshman.
Good, smart move getting those guys out.
Out comes Sturgis. Out comes Bell.
What did he end up with, Bell?
He was over 200. We'll know. Dave's adding up now.
Good player.
And that quarterback is Josiah Cannon. And that's a handoff to Muhammad. Oh, he's hit hard after about a gain of 2. Cannon had to fill in for 2 weeks for Chavez after the injury.
Yeah, nice stop that time. Jalen Peace, number 26, and he has had a really good game.
Behind becomes a motion, ball's on the ground. Cannon just picks it up, and he's going to get something out of it. And coming up at the end, our photographer, Darwan Pitts, has come up and got the bling. The bling is on its way to the sideline. Third and 4. And that's Pucci. Oh, no, that's Wilkins. He gets the first down.
Stopped by Nehemiah Costin, number 3. D lineman starting to drag a little bit, and I don't blame it. It's been a long evening. They've had a lot of snaps on defense.
First and 10 we've been at the 50-yard line how many times tonight? Unusual. And hand off, that's number 17, Devin Jackson. So we're going to see a little bit of the future of Sussex Central.
Yeah.
Under 2 minutes to play here in the game. Coming up, we're going to stay right with it as we'll have our post-game awards with our pest of the game. We've already decided. We'll tell you here when the clock runs to 0.
Yep.
And our player of the game. You'll be able to see their pictures up on Twitter.
Tyson Fenderson, 9th grader, who 6 tackles tonight. 9th grader, nice job.
And that's Muhammad on the carry. And he's going to get it out across the 45 to about the 44.
Nehemiah Costin with the tackle. Another 9th grader. They have some good young people coming up in the Dover program.
Third and 4 here for the Golden Knights. Under a minute to play here in the game. They lead 55-30. And that's going to be a handoff to Wilkins, and he's got a first down for the Golden Knights.
Rashid Branch Calhoun, number 7, on the stop. And we're winding down here. Long game.
Mm-hmm.
But
they're going to line it up for the handshake. And that's the ball game, folks. The Sussex Central Golden Knights 55, the Dover Senators 30. Some post-game stats. Sussex Central 483 total yards of offense. 371 yards rushing, 112 passing. They had 1 turnover. The Senators 243 yards total offense, 15 rushing, 228 passing, and 2 turnovers. Let's go to our individual stats. Sturgis 6 for 39. Harmon 7 for 70. Patterson 3 catches for 118 yards and a pair of touchdowns. Costin 4 for 110. Starling was 7 of 17 for 228. How about this? Chavez 4 for 4 for 112 yards. But our player of the game, we're going to start with that first. Number 5, Malik Bell, 15 carries, 222 yards, and I believe 3 touchdowns tonight. That is our player of the game. Coach, who is our pest of the game? And he did it on both sides of the ball.
He did. Rodriguez Costa,
and there
number
he is on
88, had a tackle, 2 sacks, a fumble recovery, and 2 TD catches.
Right.
We don't often get it that they're on both sides of the ball. So congratulations. There he is on the screen.
So, again, our pest of the game, Rodriguez Costa, and our player of the game, Malik Bell. Folks, next week we will be in Felton for a Class 2A District 3 battle with the Laurel Bulldogs and the Lake Forest Spartans. Pregame show 6:35, kickoff at 7. Saturday college football. I'll be in Newark tomorrow, 3 o'clock, Albany and Delaware. Delaware now 6-1. That's a 3 o'clock kickoff. Delaware State goes down to South Carolina State for a 3:30 kickoff. Game day is going to be in Indiana as 5-0 Washington heads to 5-0 Indiana for a noon kickoff. Big games around the country. Number 8 LSU at number 14 Texas A&M, 7:30 kickoff. And Florida State Miami at 7. Jim, any thoughts on tonight's game?
Well, I think that both sides showed Sussex Central won. They can throw the ball. They can score points. Dover, I think, this may be some of the best offense they've played this year in their throwing game with a second-team quarterback. Very good. Good performances. Kids were up to it. Sussex Central is just such a good football team.
Right.
Not taking anything away from Dover.
Folks, that's a wrap for tonight's Downstate Game of the Week. Our cameraman, Brandon Hill, and Owen Smith. On the sideline with our still photography, Darwan Pitts. Our stats by Dave Marvel. Kristen Mitchell back in Lewis with the updates. And my broadcast partner, Jim Patak. I'm Benny Mitchell. Thank you for watching tonight's final score. The Sussex Central Golden Knights 55, the Dover Senators 30. Have a safe sports-filled weekend from all of us here at Delaware Live, powered by 302 Sports. Good night, Delaware sports fans.
There's one news outlet where our story is told. Delaware Live. Locally owned, community-based news. Free to every reader, because Delaware's future belongs to all of us. Quality journalism we can trust to help us take on the day. Delaware Live. Our state, our news, our home. The things that matter most happen right in our own backyard. Our neighbors, our schools, the places we go, and the people we know. And now there's one news outlet where our story is told. Delaware Live. Locally owned, community-based news. Free to every reader, because Delaware's future